I have never seen a watermelon so damn big in my life. Like, damn, bro. This shit massive. She got some girth. Coming back at you with a new Olipop as well. We got cherry cola this time, so we're gonna do a live taste test to start off this next vlog. Oh, let's see. Ooh. We might have a new favorite here, guys, because the grape was good, but this might be even better. Yeah, this might take the #1 spot. Real talk. All right, y'all, we just cut the massive watermelon. This shit is huge. It's all over my face, as you can see.
That's a massive ass watermelon.
This is like the best watermelon I've had like in a long time. It is super juicy, but we're making a mess.
Yeah, that's the biggest one I've ever had.
There's so many seeds in here, bro. This is natural Gatorade. This is all you need to get energy. We gotta finish this whole entire thing. That's a lot. All right, y'all, so after some hard thinking and just kind of like praying on it literally all night, I've decided I kind of want to get back onto Instagram and actually start posting like short form again. So we're over here with Claude right now. Just, you know, coming up with some different strategies and ideas for how we can start this page up, because I don't know if I'm going to use the page I have currently to post, since my followers are pretty much not engaged with my shit anyways. So maybe just like starting a brand new audience straight from scratch, from zero, and just kind of like starting over, like I said, from a clean slate, talking about my story, being myself, actually finding the right people that want to watch my content, actually genuinely like fuck with me. So I'm trying to get back to doing that, coming up with good content styles that actually work, things that I just find fun, whether it's just like day in the lives or talking voiceovers with B-roll, cinematic, motivation, inspiration, just kind of documenting the journey of like where I'm at right now, where I'm going, where I was, just like that whole entire timeline, you know, what's going on and where I'm headed. So I think it's a good way to kind of spark back up the short form content as well, because I haven't really been doing too much short form. The best part is I can repurpose it on, you know, other platforms like TikTok, YouTube Shorts, and whatever else. And that tends to also boost the YouTube engagement as well, to get some more eyeballs on whatever I'm posting here other than the long form and the vlogs. So yeah, just getting a little bit more clarity on it, brainstormed a bunch of content ideas for short form a little bit earlier, and overall it does feel right. It's something that, you know, I needed to take a break from a little bit just to get this clarity, but now it's time to actually like plan it out and just start executing on what I think or feel or know is the right move, the right choice to make. If you guys want to check out the new page, this is the username right here. You can just check it out. I got a link down below in the description as well. I'll be posting there soon. Maybe by the time you see this video, I already have a few videos up there. We'll see. Oh man, I gotta love content, bro. There's a lot more mental, spiritual battles that come with it. It forms you, builds some character, some personality. You gotta find the beauty in the madness. All right, y'all, we're back. It's our first semi-long run since marathon. Ran 1 mile like 2 days ago in like 6 minutes, just to kind of test my speed. But now we're back at it. We're at like a 7-8 minute pace at the moment. Legs are feeling better, a little bit looser, but overall just got to get more comfortable with running consistently. So I hate when I'm running and I have to like cross the street. It kind of like slows me down, makes me exert more energy to like make sure I don't get knocked out by a car. We're burning calories either way. But yeah, we're gonna go for like 2 to 3 miles, something easy, and then I'll update you guys when I finish. So let's go. It was kind of funny after running a half marathon and then doing like a mile or two, is that it feels like nothing. A mile's still a mile, don't get me wrong, but it's like, damn, that is not even close to what I just ran. Thinking if I run a full marathon, where you gotta be chilling for like a few miles until you start feeling something. I'm a hybrid athlete incoming, about to get that 6-pack back, baby. All right, y'all, I just found a new path. This is kind of sick. Some graffiti on the walls. Another little tunnel. We're exploring the town. Oh, it's like some water that just fell from the ceiling. Legs are feeling kind of tight though, not gonna lie. We keep pushing. All right, y'all, just finished 3.06 miles in about 27 minutes, which is like a 9-minute pace. Went a little bit easier today because my legs are a little heavy and I probably need to drain and stretch a little bit more. But overall, once you hit like that 3 mile mark, you start getting like that runner's high where you just can keep running. And I was getting tempted to, but I got some work to do today. So going a little walk real quick, you know, record some videos for TikTok and whatnot. Some talking head about some realizations I had. Trying to get back on Instagram, made that new account last night, and overall just gonna be more intentional with the content that I'm making. Kind of start from a clean slate, you know, being authentically me. And 'cause I used to just kind of post a post, but staying consistent with also having the intention part is very important. So I went to men's leadership group last night, which is like a group of guys who are all, you know, believers of God and want to get better for themselves. And the topic of discussion was about wearing the armor of God, and the different pieces consist of the shoes, the chest plate, the belt, the helmet, the sword, and the shield. And we talked about our strongest one and our weakest one. My strongest one, easily, is faith, because that's the shield. You can have faith and stay positive in every situation. That's kind of like where I'm at. Full belief that everything that happens is happening for a reason, and that God kind of put that in our life for a certain reason that we do not know of yet, but it's going to pan out for good. So that was my strongest. Same with the sword, which is the word of God. Going into the Bible, reading scripture, just really digesting what it is that's inside. I've been wielding both the shield and the sword, but I have not been wearing the armor pretty much at all. The biggest thing was the breastplate, the chest plate, which is just allowing yourself to be you through God, detaching from the ego and the fleshly, worldly things of the earth. On Instagram and whatnot in the past, is I was just so focused on the results, you know, validation from others, and trying to get like a video to blow up just for my own good, and not even really having a direction on why I was even posting in the first place. So now that I'm putting on the breastplate, I'm starting to realize what's the direction I'm going in. I want to inspire people by being the best version of myself and striving to, you know, bring them along that journey and document everything, because I'm not perfect. I'm far from perfect, and there's a lot to learn. So that's the first thing. And the second thing was the helmet, which is basically getting out of your head and just acting on things. And so for me, I can overanalyze a lot. I can try and make things perfect when they don't need to be. That also comes into my content as well, where it's like, you know, everything I try and put together has to be perfect or else it's not good. So I've been just really trying to, you know, formulate a way of just acting on the thought immediately when it hits my brain, instead of overthinking it. Because when you overthink it, that's when you start to burn out, because you're not even acting on it. You're spending energy overthinking what could happen instead of making it happen. The belt and the shoe, I kind of forgot what those even meant, if I'm being honest, but the strongest ones were definitely the helmet, the breastplate, the shield, and the sword. And that's what I'm trying to work on in my life, checking my relationship with God and becoming the best version of myself. So hopefully, you know, that resonates with you guys, got some insight from that. But I'm gonna go on my nice little walk, little nature trail right here, get my steps in, and just enjoy God's creation. So I'll see you guys in a bit. All right, y'all, rise and shine. We are back in the kitchen. I'm gonna treat myself once again to some nice organic cinnamon rolls. Last time I had these, they did not taste organic. The ingredients are good. I'm gonna eat these. This is like my little treat on a nice Saturday morning to start the weekend, since I have been disciplined all week. Yeah, that may be a lie, because I had a drumstick last night too. You know, just be eating ice cream whenever I feel like it. I'm gonna pop these bad boys open, get them cooking. Whenever I open this, it pops like crazy and it like explodes. So hopefully, oh, damn. Okay, that one wasn't that bad this time, but you never know what's gonna happen. So I'm gonna put these on the sheet real quick, pop them in the oven. We're gonna start grubbing. Yeah, that's right. That's right. Gotta get the good old mitt. Hey-ya. Put them Johns in the oven. 20 minutes. And now we wait.
2 hours later.
All right, look at this. Just ice these bad boys up, make them look nice and drippy as hell. I was thinking about making eggs, but these are filling already. Before I eat these, you know, I gotta hold myself accountable and do some push-ups, because that's a lot of calories I'm about to eat. So I'm gonna bust these out right now, do about like 100, and then I can, you know, reward myself after. So. Whew, there we go. Whew, stay disciplined. Oh man, my form is somewhat bad. It's been getting better though, so just do push-ups every day and you will see your frame upstairs and your strength in your chest just improve. Now, I can have my cinnamon rolls. All right, y'all, the time is here. We just uploaded our first video to our new Instagram page. We already got about 20 followers from my other page. It's kind of sick, but this is what we're working with right here. It was a little letter to my old self, which is kind of fire. But if you look at the engagement so far, mostly non-followers, which is pretty solid. That's what we're looking for. So I just got to stay consistent now, post daily. Yeah, just find ways to keep my audience engaged. So that video alone took me probably about like 2 hours to make. I spent a lot of time actually journaling to get that actual letter written down, so it sounded like it was from the heart. So I'm actually really happy with how that came out. But now it's just like coming up with content that's intentional every single day, while also being authentically me. So the biggest thing is just documenting the journey, being honest about where I'm at on my path, what I'm trying to do, what I want to achieve, and where I'm at currently. Show the highs, show the lows, and even share more of my stories. So I've got like 5 different content styles that I'm going to break down on this page. If you guys want to check out the page and join me on the journey as well, link is down below. I think I said it earlier in the video. You guys are VIPs if you're watching this on YouTube, because YouTube is like a foreign platform at this point. A lot of Instagram users don't really use YouTube for some reason. I've been eating absolutely terrible today. I had the I had the cinnamon buns earlier, a lot of calories, but now I also got the pepperoni DiGiorno. So we are getting calories. We're kind of dirty bulking today, and we might also have some drumsticks later. I have no idea. We'll see. I only have 25 days left until I move back to New York, which is kind of insane. So I gotta make the most of my time here before it's all gone, because it's gonna be gone like this. Appreciate it before it's gone. So, all right, I'm gonna make this pizza. All right, what's good, y'all? Happy Sunday. I don't think I've vlogged at all today, but it is currently 10:18 at night, and I thought I'd just, come on here and say a few things real quick. I posted my second video on the Instagram, and it's kind of flopped, actually. But that's the thing about starting a new page is, you got to ride the wave. And for me, I just got to detach from the numbers, because that's the biggest reason why I got rid of Instagram in the first place. But if I go back to check on it right now, we are sitting at about, 44 followers. I don't know if you guys can see that. 44 followers, which is pretty solid in like 2 days. A lot of it is from my main page. So, I mean, that's not really organic, I would say. It's probably more just like promo at this point. But I really enjoy the content I'm making right now. So far, it feels very like me. Like I'm just kind of like using it as a digital journal, just to kind of like get my thoughts out and actually explain a little bit better of my story and what's going on upstairs. And then I can actually start documenting where I'm at right now, and just, stop overthinking my content to a point where I can just post and just be myself. So I don't want to post more than once a day. My goal right now is just to post every single day this month, starting yesterday for the rest of, May, and just see how this page grows. Because right now, 44 followers, that's pretty promising. The video today only got 105 views after about, 3 hours ago, which is not ideal, but this is going to happen. The one from yesterday got about 600, which is a very good start. So it's just going to have to get over that hump. I think Instagram notices consistency. So the more you post every single day, the more the algorithm notices that, and they're like, oh, he's a creator, and I'm going to, push into the algorithm more. So that's pretty much what I'm betting on. But my biggest thing right now is just putting out the best content I can possible, being myself, and just being authentically me, while also sharing my story, my journey, and just integrating everything about me into content in short form. So these videos have taken about like an hour or two to make, nothing super crazy, which has been good. And then I can balance YouTube on top of it with, just repurposing on, TikTok and whatever else. So it's coming together pretty good, pretty smoothly. And I'm just kind of like trusting God's plan on this whole entire path, because, it's kind of uncertain. My content journey has been all over the place, but I just had no direction. And now, just randomly, I get sent to Ohio, and that turns out to be the place where I get the most clarity and actually find out what my direction and purpose is in life. So it's starting to feel really good. Hopefully you guys are enjoying the vlogs on YouTube as well. Been going on about, I think this is 6 weeks for this video. So we've just been pumping them out. It's becoming like a habit now of just like sitting down, recording, and just like sharing my life. And I honestly love it. I want to find people who share the same interests, same lifestyle, and just vibe with me, because that's the biggest thing on here. With social media, I'm not trying to come off as like I'm better than you. I'm trying to be a person that you could see as like, oh, I could be a friend with this guy. Because any one of you who follow me, I guarantee I could be a friend with you just because you fuck with me. So that's my biggest thing, is just finding the right audience and connecting with the right people. I don't want to try and sell anything. My biggest thing is I just do things for free. And just being authentically, myself every single day, and just being honest about where I am on my journey and where I'm going and all that. So the biggest thing has just been realizing I am just complacent. I am not where I want to be. I just kind of been going through the motions every single day, and that's why time has been flying by so much every single day, because I'm just kind of like waking up, eating, doing the same shit every day, and going to bed. So this whole time in Ohio has been amazing, but it's been a blur somewhat, because I've been so focused on doing the same things every day and building up, these habits. And now that the habits are built, I can kind of focus on other things. So that includes getting a better physique. Like if you look at me, like I have a decent physique, but like I need to get broader, I need to get bigger, I need to eat better. I got to stop, doing things that I know I shouldn't be doing, and, just saying no, being disciplined and doing other things. I also want to learn how to play the guitar a little bit better. That's one of the things, there it is back there. But that's one of the things I want to get better at. I have a whole entire Notion template. We got a bunch on here. Run consistently every week. I want to get back into running. I could potentially be running a full marathon in October, so we'll see about that if that happens. But I also got a 15K in July. Those would be fun. Instagram, that's one of the things that I've been doing. Getting nice with the guitar, like I said. I want to hit 2,500 subscribers on this channel by the end of the year, and I think that is possible if I stay consistent with this and you know, just keep posting, find the right people. So 2,500 would be sick by the end of the year. Maybe test out a little bit of calisthenics, do a little bit more body weight workouts, something like that. Get a stronger core, learn how to do a backflip. That's something I've always wanted to do. I don't think it's really that hard. You just gotta like do it for a few days, like a few weeks, and then boom, you just like learn it. So it's just like repetitive. So that's something I would like to do. It's not like, you know, immediate, like I need to get it done, but it's something I would really like to do. Do some plyometric training in the summer with my brother for like basketball, just to jump higher. I'm 5'8". If I could learn how to dunk, that would be awesome. Like that would be insane, because then I got insane hops. So that's one of the things I want to be able to do in my life while I'm young, at least. So that, land higher paid brand deals. Like you guys already know, I'm a content creator. I work for brands, so anywhere from like 2,500 plus, something like that would be sick. You know, launch our creator app, Brand Lens, and scale it. We'll see when it actually gets accepted and submitted to the App Store. Hopefully it's within this month before I leave, because these developers have been kind of taking a little long, if I'm being honest. But that, eat healthy, like I said, lean bulk, get up to about, my goal is 175. I'm like 155 right now. So just kind of building that mass up while also maintaining that, you know, physique, the structured core down below. Strengthen my relationship with God. We're doing that every single day. Just read the Bible of Matthew for a little bit, so that's been great. Waking up early with the sun. I think 7 a.m. would be ideal. Right now I wake up at about like 9. Today I woke up really late, like 11. But that's one thing I want to get back on, especially when I get back home in the summer. Is just wake up at 7, start the day with a run or something, and just, you know, get going with that activity. Afford a new car. My car back at home is kind of chopped. It is rusting apart. It's literally Mater. Is that his name? Yeah, from Cars. So I need to get that fixed before it's too late, so I can actually get from A to B, which would be cool. But we're gonna drive it into the ground until we don't, you know, need it anymore, and then we can get a new car. And most importantly, pay off my credit cards. I'll be honest, guys, I have like $6,000 in debt, of credit card debt, and I just don't like that stuff lingering. I know it can be worse, but I just don't like that amount just sitting there and then gaining interest over time. I just want to cut that off in general. So I'm just being super transparent. Like I said, on this channel, I will just lay it out to you guys, tell you what's going on, being vulnerable about my life and who, you know, I am, what I got going on in my life, and yeah, just sharing the journey, because I know a lot of you can relate, and I know that I'm not the only one. You know, in these circumstances, it may seem like, oh, like, you know, you're way further than I am, but no, bro, like, I literally know nothing. I'm learning along the way, and I'm trying to figure this shit out with you guys, because I don't know the right way to live. There is no right way to live your life, bro. You just got to make sure you pay your bills, you stay healthy, and you just be you, and just have fun, and praise God. That's literally all it is. So this video has been kind of all over the place. It's kind of more of like a yap session video, but I'm kind of happy it turned into this, just to kind of relax and chill out for, you know, the vlogs from the past weeks, and just kind of bring it back to reality. But yeah, I'm just really grateful and blessed to be in, you know, this position. If you guys are finding me for the first time, leave a subscription, leave a like, subscribe down below, and follow the journey, because I really want to get to meet you guys and build alongside you guys as much as possible, because that's literally what my purpose is just becoming the best version of myself and inspiring others on that process as well. So I couldn't be more blessed to be in this situation, especially coming down to Ohio and just gaining more clarity on who I am and what I'm supposed to be doing in this world. And now I know it's bigger than money. It's bigger than anything else outside of me. This is what I truly love and what I care for, and I need to start practicing what I preach, and just be super vulnerable about everything in my life. So yeah, guys, this is gonna be the end of the video, a little yap session, but I hope you guys enjoyed. Every one of you, I appreciate you for watching, leaving a like, whatever it may be. Just being active on this channel and showing love means more than you know. And I can't wait to see where this goes for the rest of the year. And yeah, I'm just extremely grateful. So thank you guys once again. I'll see you guys in the next video. My name is McQueeney, and you guys have a good night, or good day, whatever it is. Peace.